But yeah, I went to the neurologist. I talked to the RN, and she was good. So she broke it down like I made it make sense. So I was like I said, that was like the best visit I had with a doctor in a long time. Well, it wasn't the doctor, so I'd rather speak to the neurologist. I mean, to the RN. But I got to go back to see her in August, and I got to she referred me to a speech speech therapy speech. Yeah, I think speech therapy for my memory cognition, because my verbal and auditory, and then she wants me to go see a psychiatrist for the anxiety. Try that out. Um, what else? I ain't take my blood pressure today, but what else did they say? It'd be so annoying with my nose itching. Maybe because it's you. I'm telling you, blaming you. But what else is going? What else is it? Mm, it was something. Besides that, yeah, I'm just being able to address my shit is a whole lot, so much calmer. You know what I'm saying? It's just the fact that at least I know where I'm working with, because I was looking up like the different types of memories and stuff like that. So me breaking it down and googling it, what I'm saying, helped me out a whole lot. So that was like my biggest thing about which part of my memory, the recall. Where I was like, my schematic memory is amazing. You know what I'm saying? Like about stuff that's like facts and things like that. That's intact. But my episodic memory is what's jacked up. My episodic memory is like my conversations or recalling like events and things from my past and personal life and shit like that. So that's where it's all jacked up. That's the memories where I be like, mm. But now that I know how to define it and say, it helps me out so much. And then, yeah, it lets me know what I need to focus and work on. You know what I'm saying? Like my procedural memory is fucked up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I know the basics. I know all my regular stuff. I know to ride a bike, all of that good stuff. But like I went to school for all those. I learned certain procedures that I can't recall because I only learned them once. I guess I don't know, but I mean I'm cool. I'm a lot happy because it makes sense, and then I can explain like okay, then I know what steps to try to work on them without the meds. You know what I'm saying? Without having to get all types of medications and stuff. Because like I told her, I said even if I go to the psychiatrist, I'm not getting on them. I'm just not a med person. So as long as we can figure out a type of psychiatrist that can not have uh lean toward like what's his name did straight medicine immediately, I'm cool. Right. Oh, that's what I've been needing for sure. So now at least I know I got a idea. I mean, it's still a learning process. I'm still getting it, but I need that little bit of what's it called? Not fortitude. Yeah, maybe fortitude, so I could get on to the next. Like I said, I was on a mission. Like you know me, when I get onto a mission, I'm cool. I'm not gonna get off until I get off of that, until I complete or get an answer. I don't care if the answer is good or bad, as long as I get finish finish up and follow through. So now I'm on my next little task. Who knows what that's gonna be? I ain't got there yet. It's understanding now. But yeah, I'm so much happier with that. Now I'm just fucking off, taking a break from all the burnt stuff. I take the little pills, and I think that I like. I like the way that I understand how my memory works now, so I know what I'm gonna remember and what I'm gonna forget, and then it don't bother me now. Because I used to be like, damn, what is it? What kind of? I didn't know how to define it. But no, like this last week and a half, 2 weeks been like amazing trying to understand all of that. Yeah, I know how to deal with that part. Yeah, so that's what I'm really hyped about. So then the next phase of life is a little bit easier to work with. Mm-hmm. Don't I know it? Mm-hmm. Everybody cool. I'm on my deal with asshole ass I deal with. I'm like so annoyed and tired of them all, but I still keep them around for my own personal selfish reasons, I guess. Not physical. No, they all got their own purpose. They all got their own purpose. One is good for this. One is a handyman. One is does that. One is just a listener. One is a talker. I mean, they got their certain ones got their physical purpose. All of them don't get no physical. But nah, just add more. It's like, ugh, y'all annoying. So I'll be like switching them out now. It's like men are so disrespectful. I'm like, y'all are just so, cause I'm so transparent. I tell everybody, I'm like, hey, bro, you is not the only person I deal with or talk to. This is they just. I mean, they ain't disrespectful to me at all. I don't tolerate it. They disrespectful to themselves and whatever else they got going on in their situations and shit like that. Sometimes I'm like, those are the situations I be avoid looking at. Like people, it's like the sanctity of commitments and marriages and stuff like that is the main reason why I stay so far away from them. So sickening. But then at the same time, it's a double edged sword too. Cause I look at it from, I'm like I said, you know how I read. I read the Bible daily, and then I be having those questions. I said, guess what? I mean, at the same time, we get conditioned to do stuff. You know what I mean? And the condition of what marriage and commitment in the United States is not the same as what it is in 75% of the rest of the world. You know what I mean? And in the Bible. Because what it looks like in the Bible is not nothing what it's like out here in this real life world. So it's like always a conflict. And when somebody talks to me about marriage, like one of my exes used to wonder why I was like, I'm saying I'm not marriage material, and I don't. I think it's a contract. I said y'all just look at it as a contract. Somebody's gonna make this commitment for me, be able to do this and do that for me without any questions and shit like that. I'm like, because when you look at it in the Bible, it's more of a controlling thing. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, yeah, but I ain't about to be controlled. And but then in the Bible, like I said, another thing you miss about all the people that never got married in the Bible. Like it's not what you have to do. Like you're not a hex if you don't get married. You know what I'm saying? And they be looking at us like, and then when you think about the Bible, it's like all these men had concubines and wives. It'd be so weird. It's like, huh? I mean, I was just reading David today. That's what just made it just sit on the top of my tongue today. And I'm like, dang. Like he took his wives and left his concubines to make sure the palace was taken care of, type of stuff. When he was about to lose control. But I'm like, man, people. That's why people think I'm weird, because I'm like, well, not necessarily weird. They just think I be on my own. I'm like, hey, man, you can have this reasoning for that reasoning. Two sides to every coin that you get to decide from. I mean, but in all actuality, it's just like coins. There's so many different denominations of money, currency. If you break it off into a bigger, you know what I'm saying, caveats. That's why I'm like, I try to keep things as simple as possible, because my mind goes so far off with everything that I get into. It's just like, I can't just take it as face value, I guess. I don't know. That I'm like, that ain't right. Something else you ain't saying. Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Oh no, you fine. I totally forgot I was on the damn phone. I was over here texting and forgot that I was on the. Tell you, that's how my shit drifts so quick. Huh? I just went when I was doing some text messages. I'm like, hey, I keep my stuff moving. I'm like, my brain is always working. I know it's scary too. I know that's the part that I be trying. I'm like, still I gotta work on too. But I think I got that. Like, I mean, we've been working on that one for a while. So that means the other basis just helps definitely define that. Oh yeah, I already did. Who you telling? I did my jump roping today. Did a bike ride yesterday. I'm waiting on one of my men fellas supposed to be coming over. He on vacation. So last night, we was out here circling and grounding my pool, or leveling out my pool pad. So I don't know. He think I'm about to cook breakfast or something. But I'm like, hey, bro, I might be putting my pool up. I said, y'all for something. I can't just come and do something for nothing. Birthday was the day before yesterday, though. I said his birthday was the day before yesterday, and I didn't call or reach out, and Father's Day, and I didn't call. See, that's my thing. My non-caring part, I don't be remembering certain stuff. So then it looks like, my bad. You told me, but I don't remember. And then dudes be so mad because I be like, I don't remember. It only stay here for so long, bro. It only stay there for so long. Say it again, write it down. But that's what I'm saying. Now when I know I need to have it written down or visualized, or I gotta record it and I gotta replay it. So I've already put that in my head. When I was talking to one of my friends explaining it to her, we went to Cleveland, went up to Beechwood and went to the Cheesecake Factory or something. I'm like, I hate the Cheesecake Factory. It's so fucking overrated. It's horrible. It's disgusting. It's a bunch of prepackaged food that they go throw in the microwave and then put it on a plate for you. It's like y'all can't have that many options and be a specific type of restaurant. It's not. I know. Yeah, the desserts are made fresh. Cheesecake Factory. The desserts are made fresh. The food that is made in the back is not. It's packaged food. Look at the menu items that they can pick. They got a warehouse. They want, oh, you want ravioli, such and such. They got 50 of them that come in the pot back, and when they run out, they run out. They frozen meals. That's how most restaurants. I mean, if you want a specific restaurant, niche type of restaurant, that shit is like over. Just like going to Cracker Barrel. You think you're getting real eggs? No, you're getting some poured out eggs. But yeah, these right, that's what I'm saying. So I'm like, but we went up there, but I was explaining to her, it helped me because I had to pause. So I had to use the mnemonic techniques that they be telling me I gotta use now. And I learned how to do that. So I had to go back to remember what I was talking about after we did the Cheesecake Factory because I forgot for a second. Then I had to recall the girl's name, and then everything came back. But when I was talking to her, telling her about it, I said it's kind of like it's 24 hours in the day. Shut the Max up. The mailman ain't did nothing to you, bro. Come here. Come here. Come here. Mailman ain't did nothing to you. But I told her, I said it's 24 hours in the day. And think about it. I think I sleep I'm at least in the bed 7 to 8 hours out the day. So that takes me down 16 real quick. And the rest of the day is work. And I said I'll probably put in 3 hours a day of reviewing my previous day or previous things to jog me about things I got to remember for me to go through that. That makes sense? Say no if it don't, because I don't think it do. I think I said it kind of weird. I mean, certain specific tasks. I mean, not necessarily like for me to remember it or like to go back and remember what I did yesterday. Sometimes I gotta go back in my phone and see if I took a picture, and then when I look at the picture, it's gonna make me jog to whatever I like. Cause I'll just take a picture of a random spot that I ain't been at, but then not recall that I was over there. Or I'll go look at a date in my phone, like that when you know how your phone go back and show you your memories and stuff like that. I go back and be amazed sometimes because I'll be like, damn, I didn't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, it's all the time. But it helps me. So I mean, I ain't complaining with it. I just gotta pay for it. It's just like I explained it to her. Like some people wear contacts, some people wear glasses. Like I wear an Apple Watch, and I hit record on my Apple Watch when I got like to have something that I know I need to remember and go back and process. Like when I had my doctor's appointment, I told her, I was like, I'm gonna forget everything I said. You said if it wasn't for like the my chart, that helps me bring that picture back into my aura. So sometimes I don't have to re-listen to something, and I know I got another way keep storing it. They say once I keep storing it and keep thinking about it, or more repetitiveness, that's how it's gonna get stored in my long term memory. And for I'm just gonna always have to use the way like I said, the mnemonic methods to recall, to triggers to recall the stuff that I want to recall. That pill ain't kicking in fast enough. My nose is itching. But like I said, I mean, I ain't mad about it. It's not like I got something on my brain. It's not like it says like it's Alzheimer's or nothing like that, or dementia or nothing. It's just I can't worry about it. Go ahead, take your time. My nose irritating me. Uncle John, did you get her together? Did it start as soon as you got there? Oh man, it started when it was close to you. You gotta have that pneumatic touch. You gotta be around Betsy when she got to get together. Hey, I gotta get. I got a fucking chipper. I got a chipper at my parents' house. Yep, on them little mini ones, it's a little one. It's like come up to part of your knees. I gotta go grab that if we gonna start trimming those branches. You know that? That'd be a good idea because that just turned it into mulch, right? I'm gonna send you a picture of it. I think I got a picture of it. See, that's what I think. We might just need a couple bags. But I didn't know, like, if you needed some, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, I mean, if I got to just get a couple bags, I might just have to get where would I go get a couple bags at? At Menards? Oh, okay. Oh, shit. I didn't know you was back. I was talking to Johnny. We chilling. We gonna get these leaves cut up. He got him a new toy for when he was down there. They just came back from Alabama. He got him a new toy. One of those trimmers that you can go up and cut the branches real with the little electric saw. And then his granddaughter got happy and was just trimming. And now we got a bunch of bunch of branches in the yard. And he got a bunch of branches in the yard. And branches and leaves and stuff, they gather vermin and stuff like that. So we don't want no vermin. And I forgot I bought a chipper. When I used to just go to auctions, I just used to buy stuff to resell stuff. I bought a chipper and it's in my parents' garage. So I'm like, damn, if we gonna be doing that, because I know I'm gonna use it over from my yard, I might as well get the chipper over my house. You know what I'm saying? He can just leave it in his garage. And then we got mulch. We making our own mulch on Hardesty. Oh man. Oh, see how I gotta show you. They got the club over here and at they spot. They got the main the dance floor over there, and then they got the VIP lounge over there. And my side is the executive offices. I just sit and observe. My fence go all the way around. And that's where we put in the pool. Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. And trees. We love our trees. We covered. That's why I said we be back here chilling. It was something else I almost forgot. I gotta trigger my memory back that I was supposed to think about. There's something I gotta get there. Oh, I don't do nature. This is my nature right here. I don't mess with nature at all. Me and nature don't get along. Bugs. This is the most me and nature get. I got a little swatter that I kill the little bugs with. Electric swatter. Mm-mm. Nah, my neighbor already. My neighbor across the street cut my grass and keep the trim. Then one in the neighborhood drunks that walk up and down the street when I need a little extra side work stuff done, like weeds pulled. Let him come up, give him about $10 or something. I don't do no nature. Homeboy had me out there doing nature yesterday. That was I don't count that nature, cause I can consider sand the beach, sand water. That's a part of my lovely. Whew. But damn, I'm not gonna say that had my mind going. Yeah, when I talked to my grandma was real happy because I got to finally explain it to her, like what was really going on without the. I was like, yeah, this is great. Here's the letter. Read this letter. Check this out. This is what it says. Did I send you the letter? I gotta send you the letter so you can read the letter. What the psychoneurologist said. I thought I sent you the letter, and that's what I gave to the neurologist. She just said it's a big term talk. PTSD, anxiety, and hey, the man across the street, bro. Little cheeks, come here, come here. Yeah, he just be barking at the mailman like for no reason. Cause, Cause he didn't talk to you. Is that why you barking at the mail? Look, Max, you missing other opportunity people. You got the girls walking down the street with the baby in a stroller. Yeah, yeah, yeah. What else is going on? Popping it. I gotta. He is Max. He is Max. Come on, bro. Come on. Come here. Let's have a conversation. Come here. Hey, don't do it. Come here. I appreciate you coming. Come on. Keep it moving. You know you can move a little faster than that. Come sit up here in your little chair or something. Have a seat. Lay down. Breathe the good God's earth air. Appreciate you. Amen. Yeah, it's gonna be really funny when you see what he's doing. We have a conversation. I tell people you ain't gotta yell at the dog or nothing like that. You just sit there and you mini replica of me. My godson got a 4.1. That was great. Now he's off at Upward Bound. I had to pick him up Friday. Then he got so that's cool. Got him a little Navy Federal credit card, debit card, so he can start being responsible with his money. They pay you for Upward Bound. I had forgot about that. And then what else is so yeah, I got my appointment for the speech therapist. That's in like July sometime. I'm waiting on them to call me back for the other therapist, other psychiatrist. Mm, yeah, I'm telling you. There's a lot going on. I swear I stay busy. My days, I cannot believe time be going by so fast. Before we blink an eye, you ain't lying because it's already about to be July. I'm not well. I'm not. Why? What's wrong with that? The, oh, okay. That's a good. I can deal with that. I was about to say, hold on. We got. I don't want the winter either, but it's we only the first day of summer, first full day of summer. Now, come on. gotta share. We gotta give it a little bit. I'm off. Let me see what else was I popping on. Yeah, no, but like I said, I don't know. These dudes be so annoying. But they be, it's like certain catches. Like the one that's about to come over. He real cool. He cool. But like I keep saying, I said I ain't relationship material. I gotta get and understand myself and me first. So I mean, I'm getting those little breaking points. It was this movie I just seen that I resonated with so tough. It had Michelle Pfeiffer and Colin Firth in it. It was called Before I Go to Sleep. Like every day, she lost her memory. She was amnesia. She had a, but hers was like, I mean, where it explained it like how you could have you could have anxiety so bad. Um, Hold on, I can't tell the person I'm in busy. I mean, I said I was in therapy. Crazy. um, but it was so. I mean, when you think about it, I had to think about how it affects other people too. You know what I'm saying? Like this man had to get up and help her recount her memories, her who she was and everything else. Like hers was like severe amnesia, where she couldn't remember each day. She had to start each day new, not knowing what was going on. But I would say the same thing. I was like, some of the little things that people don't understand. Like when I go around somebody I hadn't been around in a long time, it'd be so amazing how like the memories flood back and like it's like a whole new story of like something I've never experienced when I go through it over again. And it make sense of like how I like soap opera so much because every day the soap opera is something different. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to remember what happened yesterday episode or none of that. It's just like I was like that just helped me listen. Like okay, it's like she used to have to take a recorder every day, and it was like practices that I've been doing to make sure that I mean what worked for me. You know what I'm saying? Just like a blind man, I gotta use a cane. Some people do and some people don't. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was like okay. Ah, fuck. What the fuck did I just scratch myself? Oh shit. Um, I had scratched my leg yesterday on something, and then I was scratching and I cross scratched it. Whew. But yeah, that movie. I mean, it is. That's why I say. I mean, like God just be putting certain things and move me things in my place to make me understand what be going on, and I believe it so animately. It's just like I can't even explain it to others sometimes. It's like he just like let me figure it out. I got it. You just pay attention to the sign that I'm giving you to work. You know what I'm saying? So you can understand it. Like not dumb shit don't come into my presence. I guess you know what I'm saying. Things correlate with something, and it correlates with something else, and then it all circles around to make sense for me to get through my days. Like I try to think I'm supposed to be normal. I'm like, but what the fuck is normal? That's the biggest thing. Since I can't remember a lot of stuff, I be thinking like, And then some people be like, you remember you were there, you know. I'm like, yeah, nope, don't remember. Like, cause some people don't remember know that I was in an accident because they didn't, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, who? And then for me, it's like, who remembers and who knows and who did I tell? Because I don't remember who I told. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I generally stick around the same people. Like, cause me and one of my friends got into it big time. Like, I haven't talked to him since. Cause he threw that whole little you always talking that you can't remember your memory shit type of stuff. And I was like, motherfucker, my memory fucked up. I mean, and then you know what I'm saying? I said, this is like you talking about somebody that got multiple sclerosis. Something that I can't control, bro. You know what I'm saying? And you want to take it how you want to take it. And so, but then now that I know how to explain a little bit more, which I don't have to explain to anybody, it makes it so much more doable. Like I said, I just use it that aspect. Like right now, I got contacts in, but I wear glasses all the time. You can see my issue that I have a issue with sight because I put my glasses on. You can't see, like the neurologist RN said, she was like, your brain is, you never know what's going to pop around in there. You know what I'm saying? Some things might come back and flood, some things might never come back and flood. You might have learned new coping mechanisms that will train your brain to do things. And that's what you've been doing over the last course of years or however. But at the same time, like I said, I over analyze most things. I can't just let it be cut and dry. I gotta look at it from a different side or different angle. And it confuses me because it's like, I can't really ask somebody from before. Who would I have asked before? My accident. Before my accident was in 2008. I didn't live with my parents for however many years before that. You know what I mean? For them to know to partake on how I really was. And I used to drink a lot. So I was like a massive drinker. So I mean, I just be trying to make it recondition myself to be like, I'm starting a new chapter. You know what I mean? Yeah, I mean, and there's not nothing I can do about it when I get those old flooding memories. Like what happened was real good where when I first had my accident, I went back to DC and I hung out with a lot of my friends that I went to middle school and high school with and elementary school with and talked to them. So those were some of the fresh first memories that I got back. You know what I'm saying? Not knowing that I had probably memory issues or nothing like that. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not comprehending the extent of what. That's when I guess I started recataloging stuff. So I only know what they told me on those sections. But then when I go to like Facebook has been like a godsend for me to remember stuff because people are always talking and we keeping the conversation going, and I can go back and look at the history without having to ask somebody what happened, so I don't look like I'm not remembering. I just know that I have that back inclination in my head how to go search for something quick or when something happened so somebody, won't know that I didn't know what happened. Oh, you posted that on Facebook. Okay, well let me go look at the Facebook post so I can try to recoup the night or recoup the event. And that works. Just like I tell people when they ask me, I'm like, you know how many photos I have in my phone? How many photos I have in my computer? How many videos? How many videos would you guess that I had just in my computer? If you could just guess. How many? 20,000? 3,000? No, I got right this on my MacBook. I got 7,556. That's just on my MacBook. So that's not include. That's just videos. We ain't talking about photos. You get the photos on me. It's. I got photos for decades. That's the bad part. I got 18,000 photos on my MacBook. Yeah, but that's for the Mac. I got a Android. I got a HP. I got hard drives. You know what I'm saying? It's just I'm like a computer. I mean, in my head, I'm like I mean, that's my document. Have you ever heard? This was another one I was gonna ask you. You ever what's the name? What's the lady's name? Her name is Paulie Murray. You ever heard of Paulie Murray? So Paulie Murray was this lady born in 1910, black lady, mixed. Her parents died very early, and she was like how I am, kinda like when it comes to documentation and having to be thorough, and you know what I'm saying. She's Right. She was a skinny black chick that could blend in, and she blended in because during those times, like during the depression, and she was fair complected. You know what I'm saying? So she blended in as a little boy to be able to ride the railroads and all that types of stuff. But she was like the first and to go to Howard. Huh? Yeah. But they didn't really talk about it because she was gay. You know what I'm saying? So that was the transgender. I mean, not transgender. She was gay. She was like, she like, she thought of herself as the husband in the relationships and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, but people, and that's the thing with little spit bits of information about like why they say we shouldn't teach critical race theory and things like that. Well, without Paulie's research and work, Brown versus Board of Education would have never came to fruition. You know what I'm saying? And who got the plug for that? Thurgood Marshall and his team. And you know what I'm saying? While she was a student at Howard, she was walking. I mean, Thurgood Marshall and them ran across one of the statements that she made. Like she was pivotal in Eleanor Roosevelt's. She was like Eleanor Roosevelt's best friend. Like where Eleanor Roosevelt would say, "I got black friends." You know what I'm saying? That was one of her black friends. And she was like, Ruth Gator Ginsburg. How did she cited everything of that woman. Her whole base part of my memory, that stuff I can just spew facts and stuff like that all day long. Something I guess emotionally or tied to me or I don't know. That's just crazy. I am because when they said it was like it's both my long term and short term, it made it make sense. Because most people it's only usually either one or the other. You know what I'm saying? So when I be like, when I can't remember that certain thing, that working memory where I'm something that happened within 5 to 10 seconds, or me thinking I need to go like yesterday. But now that I talk about it, I know how to bring that memory back a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta sit, think, and be like, yesterday I went in the house to go grab something, and I came out with it. But then I learned that. I mean, I figured out with the memory recall how to go back and go get it. I mean to remember what I needed to go in 2 months ago. I didn't know how to do that. Is what I'm. You know what I'm saying? Is the winning part of this thing. Knowing that okay, yep, it is both. Not one of the your short term memory got its catches, but your long term memory has its catch ups too. So Matt, where you at? Oh, you underneath my seat now. So, huh? Mm-hmm. He sure is. But that is so amazing to finally work those vices out to be able to know the next steps. So amazing. I don't know. I still got stuff to. I got still working on that. That ain't finished yet. I got to do my portion on it. They won't settle for nothing that I'ma settle for. See, that's what the thing is. My goal ain't settling. Settling means I can't. I lose. Settling means I lose my voice. I'd rather have it me lose than to settle. Cause I mean, they settlements is slapping faces anyway. But at the same token, if I settle, it's gonna be some type of super fine print where they say, "Up, you're not. You can't. Don't use our name. Don't say this. you can't create any stories in close, you know, uh something even similar or contrast, or we'll sue you for this. And this is what they get. This middle finger. Hey, y'all can't, I'm not about to sign nothing or say nothing. If a judge says case closed, we can't do nothing else. I mean, you don't, Michael, you don't have a case. Okay. But guess what that means? I can still go say out and do anything I want. If the judge says, Michael, there's a case, we're going to trial, I can go say anything I want. It doesn't have to be a secret. Like, my whole goal is to to tell myself, and if anybody else see it in the whole world, guess what? These settlements aren't for us. Settlements, plea deals aren't in the best interest of us people. It's always in the best interest of the person offering that thing. It's just like when you go to criminal court, and I always compare it to that. If you take a plea in criminal court, that's it. No bueno. That's it. You don't get no second chances. You're a felon. You go to jail. You get sentenced, or you might not go to jail. You just got that scrap on your record for the rest of your life, when you could have took it to the box and got off if you pleaded your case. They just scare people so much about pleading your case or speaking up for yourself that it's just like people cower out so quick. Just like the Deshaun Watson case. Let's use that for example. 4 out of the 24 said, no, I'm not taking the plea. That is what? Whether he guilty or innocent, 20 of them, when they say, oh, we're going to accept the plea with, we're not taking, saying we did anything wrong, or not saying we didn't do anything wrong. Okay, we live in a world of that. We keep on keeping the same old, and the same old shit's going to keep same old happening. I ain't nobody bigger than nobody else, but I look at myself like, I don't do this shit for recognition. Like, you didn't know who Paulie Murray was. Nope. A lot of people don't know who Paulie Murray is. I don't do that for people to know who I am. I do that for me. My documentation of myself. This is my life. This is my passion. Some people like to play baseball. Some people like to interpret the law. Some people like to use certain. I'm very intrigued and interested in why people won't stand up for themselves. And I get it. Besides the regular reasons that I got to keep my job, or I got this personal reason, or I got this or that, I look at, okay, well, all the people before us did those strikes and fights. Where what's her name? Elizabeth Holmes Norton. She was over there talking about how when they found out about Paulie Murray, they was like, wow, she been doing this way, but she was setting up boycotts and shit way before we even knew a boycott. She was fighting for union labor, union rights, and people being able to get paid in 1930s when the Great Depression was going on. So I can't, people look at me like, one of my friends comes, she's like, well, you got to worry about your reputation in the future. I said, I ain't got to worry about my reputation in the future. It is what it is. I said, they either going to accept me for what I got going on, or the fact that, hey, I got to change my career paths, or I got to continue doing what I'm doing in my entrepreneurial track. It's sometimes what they call it, suffer it. You got to go through some shit to get to some shit. I haven't. I'm just taking the faith of God. And apparently he keeps guiding me the right way, following the basic little steps. I ain't perfect. I don't protest to be. I don't do this for nobody but me. I'm like, You're not gonna say, I'm not gonna be able to say that. Guess what? I got ran up. That's not gonna work in my book. And you always gotta have a plan. And like I said, my plan, I got a backup plan. Like I said, even today, my one friend called me. She was like, you don't never want to burn. And she's white, but she's cool. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you don't get what I'm going through. So at the same time, I appreciate you talking about, I don't want to burn bridges. My complexion is burnt bridge. My sex is a burnt bridge when I walk into certain places automatically. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm never do anything deliberate to burn any bridges. But at the same time, I'm going to speak my transparent truth no matter what. Never to disparage or, you know what I'm saying, harm. Because when you do certain things in certain ways, you got to understand that there's still karma that's going to come back and get you. So, you know what I mean? I don't do stuff in disparaging ways, but truth is truth. My bad if y'all don't want to hear the truth. Truth hurts. I mean, that's my life lived experiences. Your life lived experience aren't my life lived experiences. You don't have to go, you didn't have to go through the same things that I had to go through. God damn, am I a fucking rocket scientist? Every phone is beeping 500 times. I know. Oh yeah, that was right on time. Got a good voice out. Okay, and what's after that? Our usual time. So we going into August. Our usual time. Hey, I can work with that. All righty. Well, you go on vacation next week, right? Going where? Have fun. Have fun. Hey, I was just talking to somebody about wanting to go to Niagara Falls. Y'all going to Canada side or New State on New York side? Yeah. Okay. Horrible. We're good. Okay. Okay. Hey, you like it? I love it. Could never be me unless we in an RV. You gotta ask. I gotta be able to walk around, move around. I can't just be. You know, my little anxiety. I don't want to be around too many people. But I'm working on it. All right. Well, it was great. Thank you for letting me release. All right. You have a good one. Thank you. Bye bye. That was therapy for the day.